Hey guys, welcome to weekly market review. In this video, we'll talk about the current setups and of course the direction of the market, where it is going, and is there any opportunity? If there is, we will take a look at it. So, first of all, we start with Bitcoin like always. So, as you can see, Bitcoin is now in the downtrend and have found a good support at the level of $60,000. If you look historically, you can see the same pattern repeating here and here, then again back here. So it is a very much important key support for Bitcoin. If it failed, to sustain it and breaks this level, then we are definitely going down to the next level, which is close to your $40,000, which is kind of next. And in the worst case scenario, we can even hit $20,000. But that is kind of difficult because most of the time, this asset has found support in this area, which is $60,000, and I think it can go below 250 or 55k, but I think a pullback from here will or has the power to continue its bullish trend, which is there since the beginning of the time. Bitcoin, one of the most powerful asset in the crypto space, so it can actually bounce back and start its trend once again. So that is a very much, I can say, possibility for Bitcoin to go, but again we have to wait and watch and see what is going to happen next. So this is one of the key setups. Again, keep an eye on it. It's not for trading, it's for observing this time. This is kind of a choppy market. It's going up and down and kind of stagnant. You can see these candles are, they are not much volatile. So you have to wait and watch for the next move. Now, the second thing that I would like to highlight is BNB, which has one of the cleanest setups right now, especially on the monthly chart. If you zoom out BNB, you will see a very good pattern, which is making higher highs, higher lows, and it is actually in this trend. Now, it should go up from here, but if you look closely, it is now resting at a key support of this red line, which is your 50 EMA, like I taught you in my course, and the 20 EMA. So these two support lines are kind of very crucial for this token. If it sustains here, well, it is going to pull back and move back up. Otherwise, I'm looking at BNB hitting a level of $500, which is this line, and then trying to move back up. So obviously, I think this is one of the most important token you should watch out, because this looks like a good entry in the long run. And of course, if it fell to the level of $500 or below, that is when you should make a purchase. That is my decision. I've started buying the token at these levels and I think it can go down to 500, but from there I'm expecting a pullback, a good pullback. Now this is about BNB. The second token in the list is of course Ethereum, which I'm expecting it to hit the lows of $1,200, which is kind of right over here, and that is the bottom for this token for me. So I believe Ethereum has the potential to hit the level of this here, which is, just let me draw the lines right over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6th. So this is close to $1,300, but I think it can go as low as $1,200 before pulling back. So that makes like one of the best entries for this token to resume or before the bull run. I hope that happens, and if that happens, that's a good news. So this is based on a monthly time frame. Of course, TRB is one token that I'm still watching at. I'm looking at it, and I think it can go to the level of $10. I'm hopeful. It hasn't hit that level for a long time and kind of still a bit far away from it. Right now standing at $13.72, but I think it can hit that level, and that will mark one of the best entries for this token. I believe it can go up, and we are already DCing Pangu. You can see it's hitting all-time low. It hit that level last week and still there. And I think that is one of the most important trades in the meme coin space, because Pangu as a meme coin, with despite having a big supply, I think it has the potential to hit 4 to 5 cent, and if we are lucky, 10 cent is quite near, and that means we are looking at a gain of close to 2x or more from the current price level. So it makes sense to DCA Pangu. What will happen here is that if it collapses, I think can hit a level of this, which is 0.004, which is its all-time lows. Otherwise, it can go back right back up. And of course, MACD divergence is kind of not in line right now. So I am expecting to stay for here for some time. If we are lucky about Pengu, it can actually go above to a cent from here very quickly. And that is when you make good money. Again, all these tokens that I'm showing right now here is actually kind of have non-direction. They don't have any direction right now. Of course, they're following the overall bearish trend, but right now for the last few days, maybe last 1 to 2 weeks, they don't have any clear direction where they're going. So of course the market is kind of stagnant, waiting for the next big move. And then we have ZEC, which I'm expecting to go down to the level of $300 or below, and that can be a good entry for this token. It looks bearish overall in the charts, and if we are lucky, we'll see the level of $300. Of course, not the best one to trade at the moment. So these are some of the tokens that I'm taking a look at. Of course, if there's any token, you can ask me in the group, in the chats, and I will be happy to answer. So with that, I complete my video. Let me know what you're trading. And of course, Solana is again one of the strongest token right now because it is pulling back to the level of $80. And if it pulled back to the level of $80 this week, I think it can turn the tide. But right now, there's a key resistances. We have 50 MAs, we have support and trend lines. Everything, is in the bearish trend as always. So again, do not think it's going bullish right now. I'm not bullish right now. But again, if it goes above $80, I think that is when we mark the change in trend for Solana. So that's about the video. Let's discuss the token in the chats, in the groups, and of course, we'll come up with the new videos soon. Till then, take care. Have a nice day.